Hello and welcome to the Valley Preview. I'm your host Marty Synan. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas with their family and friends. The Valley comes alive with family fun and entertainment this Saturday to send out the 2016 in style. The front lawn will be buzzed with live entertainment from the Trash Test Dummies, Sergey and Svetlana, magician Kath Jamison and Miss Finito. There is sure to be something for everybody, topped off with spectacular fireworks extravaganza at 9:30pm. We now set our attention to the track. This Saturday, the feature Saturday meeting for Melbourne is a twilight meeting starting at 4:40. The track, we have the rail back in the true, and with the conditions we've had over the Christmas break with strong winds and high temperatures, it's been very difficult to prepare the track with irrigation. We've applied a total of 44 millimetres of irrigation for the week. The track's currently a good 4 with the going stick at 9.4. I expect the track to race very even this Saturday, and especially having a 5-week break from the last time we were in the true position. We now cross to the Laziac watering hole to catch up with Ben and Jesse.
It's great to be back here for the last race meeting of 2016. Benny, what a cracking year it's been. We'll just quickly recap on last race meeting. Punters, they've given me a guard of honour after I've tipped it into a $44 exacta. Sly Romance and a Real Jazz. They couldn't have asked for much more that night.
No, that's right. You've left everyone hanging and got the Christmas cash there. Those horses were clearly the two dominant ones over the 3,000 metres.
But what about, you're not going to talk about your tip where you've forgotten again to tip in fairness. The horse you own that's paid $16.70, you've tipped a $1.30 shot that hasn't won.
Gee, he keeps paying well, doesn't he, in fairness? I think they might probably catch on now. We stepped him up the 1,600 metres and didn't have much idea how he'd perform. I think we've found his new pet distance. He was pretty dominant and he could be in for a big 2017, I think.
Well, again, it's pretty lucky that I mentioned it. So if you put the exact at $44 into in fairness at $16.70, Santa's going to be good to you this year.
Good opportunity to take a look back at the highlights throughout 2016. And where do you start off, mate?
I'm going to start with the Peter Moody story. His last race before retirement, trained Flamberge to a Group 1 victory. I don't think it was a dry eye in the winner's circle after that.
No, it was a real driving finish to the line as well. Excellent go to the William Reid. I thought Extreme Choice was pretty awesome. It came off the back of Chautauqua and went straight on by and left a field of Group 1 winners in its wake. I think there's a big campaign ahead for Extreme Choice in the autumn.
However, my two highlights for the year.
Two, okay.
You got the great Wondermare Winx.
How was the two-horse war? Didn't last long, did it? She just went straight on by.
You're not going to see any better in a long, long time. It was outstanding.
But this is a blitz. It's a Winx blitz. 2 in a row, and she joins the all-time greats of the turf. Winx has won it by 6 lengths.
And also we've got from probably a couple of weeks ago when In Fairness had its first city win. I don't think I've ever seen someone jump so high. Gold medal could be on the horizon with that high jump.
Yeah, I was a good high jumper at primary school, but looking ahead now, 2017, it's a big year in store. I think it's going to be a really interesting Cox Plate and to see what internationals, if any, we can lure to take on the great mare Winx. They'd have to be pretty good to beat her, I think. And the Manicato, I think there's probably room for an emerging sprinter to come through. I think some of those older sprinters will probably have reached their peak by the time October rolls around next year. And I think there's room for a progressive 3 or 4 year old, that'll be at the time, to come through and win that sprint feature.
Well, my prediction for 2017 isn't going to come from a horse, it's going to come from the weather. I'm telling you right now that Cox Plate Day 2017 will be warmer than 2016.
Not as bold of a statement as it sounds.
It's not, and I'm telling you, if Winx is here for a third Cox Plate, over 35,000 people, shut the gates.
Well, there you have it for 2016. Look forward to a big one in 2017. We do this in most takes 1 week, mate. Enjoy the new year.
Happy New Year.
For more information about Saturday night and other upcoming events at the Valley, go to thevalley.com.au or call 1300 The Valley. I'll see you here on Saturday night.